always fresh, every day. You're watching Fastlane Daily.
It was bound to happen. The global economic downturn caught up with Lamborghini. Will the company stay in the black, or are we witnessing the end of supercars? We're going to have more. Also, Honda confirms the new owner of its F1 team. A German tuning shop boosts the Bugatti Veyron, and another German tuning shop returns to racing. All that plus comment of the week and our 2.5-minute car review show, FLDetours. What's up, everybody? I am Derek D, and you are watching Fastlane Daily on a Friday.
Fastlane Daily with Derek D, always fresh every day.
Lamborghini was once a bright spot in the global economic downturn. Ooh, something crazy. Now the company says sales are down 40%, with canceled orders numbering in the hundreds. Lamborghini CEO Stefan Winkelmann says some customers are even forgoing their down payments to get out from their Lambo purchases. The bad news comes on the heels of a triumphant 2008 in which Lamborghini sold the most cars in the history of the brand. Still, a global fall in demand for luxury cars means the bad times could last for Lambo and rivals Porsche, Aston Martin, and Ferrari. But enough about the have-nots. Let's talk about the haves. German tuning shop Mansouri showed off its new Bugatti Veyron upgrade package in Geneva this week. It's the Linea Vincero. It's a posh recipe of exterior, interior, and engine mods, perfect for the guy who kept his vast fortune in gold bullion instead of AIG stock. Those include a new aero kit, LED running lamps, and bespoke forged wheels. Inside there's new leather upholstery, carbon fiber accents, and an LED ambient lighting system. In the power department, an upgraded cooling system and exhaust boost the Veyron's already high numbers to 1,109 horsepower and 967 pounds-feet of torque. Mansouri is only building 3 Linea Vincero models, one of which can be yours for a price that is likely quite a sum. That means a lot of money. And Honda today confirmed the sale of its Formula One team to Ross Brawn. Brawn recently had the job of team principal at Honda, but is best known for a winning stint at Scuderia Ferrari. That's where, as technical director, Brawn supplied the brainpower behind the team's 6 consecutive titles. Brawn recently led a management buyout of the Honda F1 team to form his new squad, Brawn GP, which will use Mercedes engines. Reports say we could see the team's new car in shakedown testing as early as next week. And Audi is back in the American Le Mans series. Kind of. Earlier this year, Audi announced it was pulling out of the series it's dominated for nearly a decade. That after debuting its R15 TDI race car at the 12 Hours of Sebring season opener later this month. Now Audi officials say the company will field the R15 in 2 additional ALMS races on U.S. soil. Those are the Petit Le Mans at Road America this September and the ALMS season closer at Laguna Seca this October. That's good news for Audi fans who would have to travel across the ocean to the 24 Hours of Le Mans to get a second look at the R15 TDI in action. But it's bad news for Acura, which had hoped its new prototype 1-class race car wouldn't have to face down the fearsome Audi diesel. Next up, a BMW tuner returns to racing. That's in the Internet Rumor Mill, along with the commenter of the week and FLDetours. It's all coming up right after this. FastlandDaily.com, you can be the editor-in-chief. You just go to FastlandDaily.com/feed, submit your stories. Also, we're on Tumblr, Alan. You know that? You know that, Linz?
What's Tumblr?
Tumblr.FastlandDaily.com. Go there, and you can catch up on the production. Also, for you Twittering folk, Twitter.com/FastlandDaily. Go there, and you know we keep you up to date, like up to the minute stuff of what we're doing. So go check that out. Right? Que hora es? It's commenter of the week time.
Commenter of the week. Comment our show. Yeah, commenter of the week.
Comments. This week's comment is in regard to the Aston Martin-made Lagonda concept unveiled at the Geneva show this week. And some person called WRX2NR said, Aston Martins are some of the most beautiful cars in the world, but that crossover concept looks like a Porsche Cayenne and a Bentley Phantom got together, had a kid, tried to kill it by throwing it down the stairs. First off, dude who needs a better username, there is no such thing as a Bentley Phantom. I'm pretty sure you meant Rolls-Royce Phantom. Get your game up. Plus, I know someone who had a kid and tried to kill it by throwing it down the stairs, and it looks nothing like that car. Oh, come on. I'm kidding. Get it? Get it? Okay. Keep those comments flowing. We read them. We make fun of you for them. So keep them rocking. In Geneva this week, BMW tuner Alpina showed off the car with which it's returning to motorsports after a 2-decade absence. Alpina Racing pulled its team in 1988 after 20 winning years fielding BMWs in touring car racing. Now the company will return to the track with its new B6 GT3. Based on the BMW 6 Series, the Alpina race car gets a custom radial supercharger boosting the BMW 4.4-liter V8 to 530 horsepower at the rear wheels. Race-ready add-ons include fully adjustable suspension and electronic control systems that'll qualify the B6 for a number of racing series. Alpina will be fielding 2 B6 GT3s in the European FIA GT3 series, and at what it says will be selected 24-hour endurance races. Insiders say that could mean a showcase run at Nürburgring and a Le Mans entry for 2010. And what happens when you give resident Audi fanatic JF Musial the keys to an R8? Trust me, it's not pretty. I think it's pretty. Well, that's on FLDetours right now. Take it away, JF Musial.
Well, today on FLDetours, we're going to drive a car that hopefully you guys will like. I know a lot of you have been complaining about the kinds of cars we've been driving. Well, today we've got a $140,000 mid-engine German sports car. If you don't like that, you can go. So it's been 4 years since the R8 was introduced, and it still is one of the sexiest cars on the road today. The car is powered by the same 4.2-liter V8 found in the RS Sport sedan. Great engine. It revs up to 8,000 RPMs, and it sounds fantastic. Obviously, this being an Audi, it still has four-wheel drive. By mounting the engine in the center of the car, you get a car that's balanced. Audis have always had the tendency to understeer because they throw the engine way ahead of the front wheels to compensate for the four-wheel drive system. And you don't have any understeer. In fact, you have more oversteer than anything else. Most important thing to me when I get into any car, whether I'm driving or just sitting in it, is the driving position. And this car has the best driving position out of any car I've ever sat in my life. The steering wheel, yes, it comes out of the Volkswagen, Audi, Lamborghini parts bin, but why change it? It's perfect. Also, the gated gear shift is phenomenal. Another feature of the interior that many people would overlook is the dead pedal next to the clutch. And a lot of cars have the dead pedal further and deep in the footwell. In this car, it's up high, it's easier to get to the clutch and easier to shift. To understand this car, you actually have to look at where the name came from, the R8. The R8 Le Mans car that was introduced in 1999 and raced in 2000 at Le Mans. For 5 out of the 6 years that the R8 ran at Le Mans, it won. Unlike Formula One, where cars only have to last a few hours, a Le Mans car has to last 24 hours. The technology that Audi proved through racing is evident in this car. This car is reliable, and the parts come from sedans and other cars in the product lineup. So after driving this car for a few days, it's an easy car to drive. I love it, and if one day I have enough money to pay $140,000 for this car, I will. Until then, I'm Jeff Musial. You've been watching FLDetours. Take care.
Thanks, JF. You guys don't want to know what he did to the car after he stopped hugging it, so. But good job. That about does it for Fastlane Daily. Don't forget to tune in next week. I'll be talking to Vaughn Gittin Jr. live from Japan. That's right. Right from here to Japan. So you're not going to want to miss that. I'm Derek D. You have a lovely weekend. I'm going to go and out and have a good time, so you should too. All right, see you guys on Monday. Bad attempt at an airplane toss. Bad attempt at a pencil toss. Bad attempt at a script toss. Good attempt at a market toss. Good attempt at key tossing.
$99 music videos is best experienced with Verizon Fios Internet.